This is Don Foos from the Spudmonsters. This is Scott Roberts, and we're coming to you in Stuttgart. Cleveland actually has one of the best hardcore scenes that is just barely still alive, but you know, there's been bands like Integrity, One Life Crew, Ringworm, Face Value, Spudmonsters, you know, that have come out of Cleveland that all have their separate identity because they're from Cleveland. But if we were from New York, everyone would be like, yeah, New York's got the fat crew going and all this, but nobody really rides on the yo Cleveland crew thing, you know. Well, if you come from a certain city where the crew is hanging out and you got some hard-ass word across your stomach, then you're considered to be like the badass hardcore band. Like, you know, we look at Madball and Agnostic Front and Sick of It All as like leaders. Yeah, if it comes around, we'll check it out. But you know, we fulfilled our contract with them, and you know, pretty much just chilling now. Whatever happens, happens. We can sign with certain record labels that are very reputable, but in doing so, we have to give them all of our merchandise rights, all of our publishing rights. So either way, we're just, you know, we're the slaves. Well, this is the material world. Nobody does anything unless they get something in return. You know, nobody's gratuitous anymore. You know, if they're going to invest time, they want something in return, and they want more than they're willing to give. Isn't that right, my brother?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, like, we'd never put out the same record twice, because the only way we would do that is if we wrote both records at the same period of time, I think, because as each year goes by, each of us change a little, you know what I'm saying, or the things we like or dislike change a little, you know, so it's always going to be different. And like with the first album and the second album, there's a lot of songs that were written by people in the band before any of us were even in the band. So it's like a totally different kind of thing they were coming from, with like, you know, Beer Rules and Garbage Day and all that stuff, you know. You know, we didn't have anything to do with that, really. You know, that stuff was written in the early, like in 86, 87.
Dan, I told you to throw the carpets out.
Yeah, we went on tour with the cro-mags, I think it was in '94, and the singer John Joseph is a Hare Krishna, and at that time I was inquiring, you know, what's the purpose of life? You know, I was sick of coming home and being depressed every day and just wondering why in the hell I'm in this fucked up world, you know. And then he gave me this book, On the Way to Krishna, and it just, so many of the questions I had about life I felt were answered in those books, and it was just something that kept escalating, and now that I've made it a big part of my life, so now people misunderstand, thinking, oh, he's a Hare Krishna, he's lost his enthusiasm and his sense of humor. But I'm still a jerk, you know. I still pull pranks, you know. I go up to a little kid, hey, pull my finger, and I'll fart when he pulls it. You know, I don't lose my sense of humor, you know. It's like I want to be the same Don Foose I always was, but I want to purify my actions. You know, I don't booze anymore. I don't pick up women anymore. You know, I don't go out and I don't eat meat, fish, or eggs anymore. I mean, this has nothing to do with my the person that I am, though. You know, I'll still crack jokes. I'm still a wise ass, but you know,
He can do whatever he wants. He's not like going out and killing people, so it's not, it obviously ain't bad. But you know, I just like take my own kind of religious beliefs, and people believe whatever they want.
yeah, that's the one cool thing. These guys have always been respectful. That this is my belief, and you know, like I'll set up even like a little book stand by the T-shirts and distribute books because that's what my guru wanted from the disciples. You know, distribute the knowledge to those who want it. You know, I don't push it on anybody, and these guys respect that, and I respect everything that they're about. You call him Christ, Christos, Muhammad, you know, Allah, Krishna, just many names. Just like in Germany, you call water Wasser. It's two different names, but the same chemical compound. And if we see that, you know, God has many names and many different scriptures that all teach the same thing, how to love and serve Him, then we can see that it's all the same.
So do you kind of regret the time before you started being a Krishna believer?
Oh, man, I got a lot of chicks back in the day, man. What are you talking about?
So do you miss them?
Nah. I mean, it was a learning experience for me. I regret a lot of the things, you know, like hurting girls by, you know, picking them up, using them or whatever, you know. I feel bad, you know, like maybe some of these girls actually liked me and wanted a relationship, and I used them because from my greedy desire. Yeah, my lusty desires. I was an asshole.
This was called Blindside.